I gave you my heart.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shay's Journey. A little visitor. Sam, say hi. If you're new here, welcome to Shay's Journey. I'm Shay. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If not, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how I edit my photos for Instagram, Facebook, or whatever social media you use. I'll be showing you the app, how I edit them, what features I use, how I change the contrast, how I brighten it, dull it, whatever you want to do. So, instead of wasting time in the intro, let's get to the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my lock screen. Yes, I have changed my lock screen since my last video. If you haven't seen it, I'll try and link it in the description bar below. It is a What's on my Galaxy S10e. It shows you what's on my phone, what apps I use, and so forth. So let's get into my phone. The app I'll be using today is Adobe Photoshop Express. So let's open up the app. So when you first open up the app, it'll bring up all your photos. So you just scroll through till you find the photo you want to edit. So we'll just scroll through. There it is. It's my little Sammy. He's 1.5. He's only a kitten still. Anyway, besides the point. Down the bottom here you've got all your tools and accessories, all your editing parts. So if you scroll through, you've got all your different filters you can use. There's heaps and heaps. You just scroll through them. You got black and white, you got white balance, you got portrait, you got nature. You can even make him look fancy. You know what I mean? Like, there's heaps. You can change colour. There's heaps. Look, he's got a blue chin. But yeah, you just go through until you find the filter you want. I'll show you my favourite two. Well, the ones I use the most, but that's my preference. So we'll just scroll back to the start. I either use autumn, but lately I've been enjoying this one. Then you'll get this bar. Once you click on the filter you want, you get this bar. There's a dark side and a light side. So the dark, it removes the colour, the light adds more effect. So I'll leave it just about there. Then you come down here, you got your beta, which is all different effects, like more effects. You can add sparkles, you can add rainbows, you can add droplets, like light droplets. So there's heaps and heaps of different effects you can do. You can add sun rays, you can, when it loads, it does take a bit if you're going through it really fast like I am at the moment. It does take a bit for it to load, but it's up to you really. It depends on what you want to do, but I just keep it on normal. That's just my preference. So after you've gone through and you've found the effects you want and how you like it and how bright or dark you want it, you come down to this little square, like a little box, click on that, and that's your cropping tool. So you can crop it to all sorts of shapes and sizes for all different apps, like your Facebook, your Instagram, YouTube, Etsy cover, Pinterest, or you can just have it smaller, bigger, or you can customize it yourself. I normally go device, which crops it to the right size, English, eh? The right size for my phone if I want to use it as a wallpaper or a lock screen. So after you've found the size you want, or you rotate it, you can have it upside down, left, right, however you like it, and so forth. You go to these two lines, click on them, and this is where you sharpen it, you reduce the colour, you dehaze it, you fade it, you do exposures, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks. You can make them all fancy colours, make a vintage blur, bits and pieces. So we'll just start here. Clarity I don't really touch. Sharpen I do about a 10 or 11. This one I don't really do much on it. I'll probably do a 5, between a 5 and a 10. Reduce the color noise, I'll do about a 10. I don't really dehaze it, but if you want to dehaze it, all it does is just make it darker or lighter. But I normally just keep it on a nil, 0. Grain, you can add a grainy effect, so it looks like an old photo, but I don't. It's, like I said, it's up to you. It's your preference on how you like your photos. I do like add a little bit of fade, so I'll go about a 40 to 45, maybe 50. It depends on the photo. Exposure, like I said, it just makes it lighter or darker. I'll just keep it on a 0. You can add, sometimes I might make it a little bit brighter. Like I'll probably go like a 4, maybe a 5, maybe even a 3. Contrast, same thing. So you just go back and forth to where you find the right suitable color. Highlight, I'll do about like a 7 to 8. Shadows, it just either makes the shadows darker or it makes the shadows lighter. So I go like a -4, 5. Whites, same thing. You can make the whites really bright or you can make them really dark. You can't really tell the difference on the really dark side, but I'll just leave it on the 0. Same as blacks, you can make the blacks really bright or you can make them really dark. But like I said, it's up to you. This is just how I do my photos, but yeah. You just go through, you can play with the temperature, you can play with the tint, the vibrance, the saturation, the split tone it, you can make him all different coloured if you want that. It's up to you really, whatever tickles your pickle. Blur, you can blur him out so you can have his face just focused on, and then you can really blur the rest of it out or just a little bit. So I'll do a 45 blur. Same with the full. It does the same effect, but just the whole photo instead. Vintage, you can do the borders. You can make them vintage looking, like really blurred, or just whatever really. It's up to you, but everyone's got their own preference on things. The little band-aid looking things, these are to fix up blemishes on the of your photos, of you, of the sunset, of anything really. Just fixes up the blemishes. Sam, my cat, he has no blemishes, he's gorgeous. So we'll move over to the eye. The eye is to get rid of red eyes, so if you take a photo of yourself or friends or whoever, and they've got red eye, you can remove it through this little icon, the eye. Same as pets. If you take a photo of your pet cat, pet dog, pet bird, you can remove the red eye via this tool. You can add text, and there's all different types of styles, font, color and alignment. So let's go with strong and fierce. I'll make it pretty big. Tap on it and you just write whatever you like. So I'll just write, please subscribe, and just move it around. You can have it in his face, on his chest, you just, wherever you feel like putting it, you put it. So you choose all your different fonts, colors. We'll go red, only because, you know, the subscribe button's red. You can add stickers, you can add love heart stickers, you can add flowers, you can have decorate, like Christmas presents, just anything. Party, you can add a bow tie, put a little bow tie on him. That looks cute. Just move the writing down a bit. Oh, just move that down there a bit, yep, that's good. Bow tie, you can add a mustache, put a little mustache on him, make him look funny. And there's adventure, so there's a boat, there's a plane, a backpack, journal, snorkeling, goggles, jumpers, fireplace. There's food, there's vintage, cars, motorbikes, stereos, microphones, splashes, just splashes of colour, and heaps more. So on here, this is where you can do your basic edges and frames. So you can do a white vintage, a black vintage, you can do a white frame, a black frame, thin black, thin white, circle black, vertical strip, horizontal strip, vertical border, horizontal border, and so forth. But I just keep it on a normal. Maybe sometimes I'll do a white vintage border. After you've edited your photo to how you like it, press export. It does take a fair bit for it to export, so just wait for that. Once it's done, you can either have your own little mark down the bottom of your name or whatever you fancy. You can have PS Express with the mountains, PS Express a circle. You can save it to gallery, export it to direct, Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, Messenger, and others, which will bring up a list of all the other apps on your phone that you can send it to. Or you can send it to Creative Cloud, Lightroom, Library, or you could send it straight to your wallpaper, you could print it, and so forth. For now, we'll just save it to our gallery. It'll come up, your photo has been saved to your gallery, so you just exit out of your photo, and you go into your gallery. Oop, wrong one. And it will make its own little folder. So you just scroll through until you find that folder. There it is, Photo Express 25. It's 25 photos I've edited so far. And there he is there. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and like I said, please subscribe. I can do more in-depth videos. Just comment below on what you'd like to know. And I'll see you guys in the near future or in the next video. Thanks guys.